Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. On this 09.26.2022, current time is 05:28 a.m. Eastern time here in Upstate New York, the southern tier of Upstate New York where I live and reside this Monday morning, start of a new week. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on the Twitch, as well as at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter, where of course I tote myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. Also, we test a few things this weekend. Well, one thing. Well, no, two things I think. One didn't really work out. The other one I hadn't tried before and it worked out. We'll be talking about that. But I do have the morning coffee here with the teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa. And it's tasting mighty fine. Stir it up a little bit there and stuff. Make sure we don't spill it. We spilt beer. Did we spill some coffee this week? No, we spilt a little beer. And such. So was it? We had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. It went by too quick. So I guess it must have been a good weekend. We let's see. Saturday we had a morning broadcast, a real good morning broadcast here on Twitch for about an hour or so, hour and a half, or almost hour and 4. It was long. It was just it was really good, really fun. I really enjoyed it. Then we for a couple hours there. We had a trash bin. We had to get rid of the old couch and love seat, along with the other things in the garage. Cleaned out the garage completely this time, I think, compared to last time. After we had a bin last time, and after it left, I said, "Wait a minute!" I saw about 5 or 6 different things that could have gone. So we did a sweep of the garage a couple times, and even went up in the attic and made the missus happy. I got rid of some of my stuff that I've been hoarding for. So it was a compromise. Get rid of all this other stuff as far as that goes. They're supposed to pick that up today. And then later in the afternoon, Saturday afternoon, I ended up trying that Twitch guest stars, which didn't work out. Good morning, Chris Technician. And we tried it again yesterday. Good morning, Lady Cat, coming into the chat this morning. And it just didn't work out. It was we tried it one more time yesterday with Manicam. That was a total loss. And then I tried it to lower my settings without the virtual cam. It just didn't work. And yes, it works great for Chris Technician, probably because of my hardware is old hardware. My newest box is 7 years old, where the other one's pushing 10. So I think that's the result of it. It just was not working. I've got 8 gig of RAM, which I think the average is 16 now, and I wanted to try to and I don't use Discord, so I tried using that with Randy with the camera. Oh, Discord with the camera, yeah. Discord. That's whenever I see Discord, I have to laugh because Discord came about after Blab. The creators of Blab basically created Discord, as far as that goes, and that was the result of Blab. You did a broadcast last night. Oh, okay, yeah, I see you in the queue. Okay, and so did Lady Cat yesterday, as far as that goes. So I saw that in the queue as far as that. I'll have to catch that on the replay. But I don't plan on using it. The second thing that did this weekend was yesterday. Tried Restream, and I liked Restream. Restream is a very good... I didn't bring anybody up as a guest. I'll probably be doing that next weekend with Tony D. And maybe I might do it Wednesday for the Football Wednesday broadcast at 7:30. Where I do my picks. Of course, yesterday was football. I didn't do too good as far as that goes, so I don't think I'm going to get into it right now. Restream is perfect for you, Rich, since it's old hardware. It's just Yardstream and Restream works perfectly. I just don't understand And that Restream and StreamYard are nothing new. So I don't think it really should matter. If I could use those two products, Chris, then Twitch should come up with something that could use hardware. You could say it's old hardware, but I'm using Windows 11 perfectly. Windows 11 works great for me, and I know it doesn't work great for you. You don't like it, but I love it. It just works perfectly for me. And so there's, you got newer hardware, but you don't like using Windows 11. I've got older hardware. It works great for me. So I don't think it's a matter of the hardware. It might be also some other factors there. It is an alpha, so it's like I don't think it's gonna. And I don't really see many people using it right now as far as doing a deep dive. I've only found two actual YouTubes that talk about it. So it's not that big of a deal, I guess. I would say that right now Windows 11 runs slow on my PC. It does. It runs quicker than it. Won't say it, but it runs quick on mine. But your PC doesn't, so that's odd on my PC. So that's why I love it. Windows 10 was good, but Windows 11, I have no problem with it. Do you have any problems with Windows 11?
I haven't upgraded.
Oh, you haven't upgraded? Okay.
Actually, my system says
you can't.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so, it's just one of those things that some people can, some people have, so I don't know. I have no problem with Windows 11, and that's odd. Don't ask me. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me either. I just know it works. So, but we'll see what happens with Restream. I like the layout with Restream, but as far as guest stars, Vocal is better. Okay, in my opinion, and I ended up indicating to some feedback to Twitch that yeah, I know it's been I've gotten the updates and stuff, Chris. So, but I've sent some feedback to Twitch that, at the end of guest stars, they say, how do you like it? My last time I put a 1 saying, this isn't working for me. It's an alpha. Thank you very much. I appreciate it as far as that goes. Good morning, Tina. Good morning. Thank you for being here. And said that StreamYards and Restream work better. And good morning, Double J's. Double J's coming in from India. As far as that goes, thank you very much for being here. So I'm not going to be using it, and I told him I'm not using it. I'd probably be using Restream and Vocal. As far as it just doesn't work as far as that goes. So we're moving on that. So, but it was fun testing it. That's why that's why I like doing these things on this thing called the internet. As far as that goes. But we did have some good broadcasts with Tony D. He broadcast yesterday before the football games, and he gave me his. I already had his predictions because I was on a broadcast with him last week also. On I don't know if he brought me up on Restream or what. I can't remember now. I think yesterday we were on Restream. So so there's Tony D. He. And Brian was on there too. Brian is out of down there in Texas. I think it's out in Dallas maybe or outside Dallas. I'm not really sure. And he gave me his football picks. And the Buffalo Bills lost yesterday. I'll just get that out there. Rip the Band-Aid off the wound. The Buffalo Bills, they could have won it. They didn't win it. And that's what's so good about sports, because you think what's going to happen doesn't happen. And Tony D, salute to you, sir. Tony D is in the, I guess he's woken up. I guess he's indicated that I'm his alarm clock, which I was ready to roll out of my chair. Tony D, there he is. He's the man, the legend, the individual himself. Brother vet, as far as that goes. And just to give you a rundown, Tony, who won the game last night between San Francisco and the Broncos. I went to bed. It was I just slept. Let's see who won that game. Anybody know real quick? I'm going to go to the NFL scores. NFL scores. Broncos won. Oh my God. That's not good. That's not good, Tony. They lost. Oh my God. So Tony that's good for Tony, I think. Let's see. Tony wins. Brian loses. I lose. Let's see. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10. Right now, in the win-loss, Tony, just to let you know, you and Brian are tied at 15. I came in with, you're both tied with, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Oh, I know. Hold it. You're one ahead. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You were tied with. How could you be tied? Okay, you were tied with Brian, but it looks like you're one game ahead as far as that goes. And I'm down in the gutter at 5 wins, 10 losses. So I did not do too good on the thing. I'll be breaking that down on Wednesday night's game as far as that goes. So the Broncos squeak one out with a 1-point win. Yeah, Jeeves. Good morning, Jeeves. Thank you for being here. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it is, let's see, what do we got for temperature? 49, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and partly cloudy with a slight chance of thunderstorms. High 63, so it's going to be cool. Wind southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%, so not really that much as far as that goes. Sun will be rising this morning at 6:58. 6:58, which is another hour and 5, 10, 15, 7, an hour and 15, 17 minutes as far as that goes. And they'll be rising at 6:58 a.m., setting at 6:57 p.m. So we almost got 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of sunlight. Thank you, Chris Tech, for gifting Jeeves a sub there. Appreciate that. You're very kind and generous as always, sir. And let's see, Chris helped me out yesterday as far as with the guest stars too, which works for him, doesn't work for me. So we just move on. Let's see. We have let's see what we going here. What happened? Okay, I don't want that. Oh, okay, that's how you get rid of it. Okay. Let's see, around the world, in Honolulu still yesterday at 11:41 p.m. It's clear skies, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona, clear skies at 2:41, 81 degrees. This there at 2:41 a.m. And then Albuquerque, New Mexico, it's 3:41 a.m. a.m. over there in Albuquerque. Clear skies at 57 degrees. In Deming, New Mexico, 69 degrees with a 89 for the high. In Washington State, 54 degrees. In let's see, Tony gave me, in Robbins, Georgia, it's 64 degrees. 87 for the high, clear skies. Chicago, Illinois at 4:42 a.m. It is clear skies, 54 degrees. In New York City, the jungle at 5:42, local current time. Clear skies, 61 degrees, so I can't really see. It's dark out there. Across the pond, sunrise in Washington State at 7:02 a.m. their time. Uh, in Cork, Ireland, at 10:42 a.m. this morning, it's 55 degrees and partly cloudy skies, sunny and cloudy. Milan, Italy, it's sunny again at 11:43 a.m. at 66 degrees. In Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, at 12:43, it's cool, 97 degrees or under 100, 97 degrees Fahrenheit. In New Delhi, India, at 3:13 p.m., it's partly cloudy skies, 90 degrees. And in Mumbai at 3:13 p.m. in the afternoon, it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy skies. In Kuala Lumpur, it's sunny at 5:43 p.m., 90 degrees. Tokyo, Japan, it's 6:43 in the evening, clear evening skies at 79 degrees. In Melbourne, Australia, 7:43 p.m. in the evening, it's 54 degrees, and sliding over to Sydney at 7:43 also in the evening, it's 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Too hot for me, lots of left. 97 is too hot this time of year as far as that goes. So those are our world temperatures and times as far as that goes. And let's see, our thought for the day this morning comes from, who is it? Washington Irving. I gotta clean my glasses here. Washington Irving. A quote from him for our thought for the day goes, little minds are tamed and subdued by misfortune. Great minds rise above them. You got to rise above all the crap, basically. That's what my takeaway on it is. Washington Irving, great American. As far as that goes, let's see, what's the skinny on Washington Irving? I don't think I've ever, I don't know if I've really had quotes from him as far as that goes. I may have, not that often though. Washington Irving is he was an American short story writer, essayist, biography, historian, and diplomat of the early 19th century. He is best known for the short story Rip Van Winkle and the Legends of Sleepy Hollow, which will fit right in next month, or this upcoming new month of October for Halloween. And that's right down here. That's New York, down there in Tarrytown, New York. And that's where he passed away. He was born in Manhattan, New York in 1773. And thank you, Atuda Die, for the retweets, or like the retweets there, the morning thought for the day. And he passed away in Sunnyside, Tarrytown. That's where the what used to be called the it's now the Mario Como. Yeah, Mario Como Memorial Bridge. Mario Como being a former governor of here. He was a Democrat, but he was a good Democrat. I call him a good Democrat. I liked him. But let's see. He was buried in Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, Sleepy Hollow, New York, in 1859. So, Washington Irving. So, our thought for the day comes from him. And reading it one more time. Little minds are tamed and subdued by misfortune. Great minds rise above them. So we have to rise above our misfortune as far as that goes. Oh, interesting, Tina says. Or no, Erica. Too hot for me. Okay, we're catching up. Good morning.
Morning, everybody.
Yeah, and the missus says good morning to you all, too. As far as that goes, she's washing out there. Oh, soap bottles. So, and good morning to the missus, everybody says back. Okay, thank you very much on that. Our national days. Let's move on to our national days as far as that goes. You know, before we get to that, I am using the new OBS 28.0.2. It works just as good as the previous one, so I'm happy with it. That's the one outcome as far as testing this. I like the format. I do have the chat. I think the reason I didn't have the chat is I didn't connect the OBS to my Twitch account, which I did. So I do like the OBS, and I do have it set up to where it's for OBS is for my Twitch account and stuff. I don't like switching it around as far as that goes. So it works out really well. I like the setup. It looks a lot clearer. And let's see, the CPU rate is right down there where it should be as far as that goes. I'm not dropping any frames, so that's good to know. I'm at 7. This recording is at 720p. That's one of the things using the guest stars. I tried lowering it to 480p. It just wasn't working out. So as far as I probably could have gone lower, but it's not worth. If I have to go below 480p, I'm not going to be using it. Don't jinx it. No, I'm not going to jinx it. I wasn't. I was thinking about changing back to the 27, Chris, but I'm liking the way this is set up. It's a nicer setup. It's a cleaner interface, I think, as far as with the buttons and stuff like that. It actually, instead of says virtual cam, it says start virtual cam. If I want to start the virtual cam, I like using the virtual cam. I can't get away from using it when I can use it. I wonder if Apple will update it. I'm not sure. I have no idea on the Apple side. I don't follow the Apple, so I'm sorry, Lady Cat. You're gonna have to check that out as far as that goes. But I am really liking the OBS, and it's just a shame that it didn't work with the Twitch. And that's the other thing. If you got where the difference, I think, between guest stars and Restream and StreamYards, Restream and StreamYards are just an interface. With guest stars, you have the interface, but you have to use OBS as well. So if they can, I think if Twitch could get rid of the OBS, as far as setting up your browser things, as far as that goes, because that's what you have to do. That's what it comes up to works. As far as that goes, in some cases, maybe that's what it is. My 7-year-old PC can handle Windows 11 with the chipset, but for some reason, because guest stars is a new thing for Twitch and it's an alpha, so you can't even complain about it because it's an alpha. You try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, I'm not going to go doing any more troubleshooting. There is an update for it as far as it goes for OBS on Apple, Chris says. Okay, there we have it. So today is Monday, our 26th September 2022, our 268th day of the month, 39th week, 74% through the week, and how come they have all yesterday's? Maybe I have to refresh that because they still have Gold Star Mother's Day, and that was yesterday. Let's go with this. Okay, we have National Butterscotch. No, that's not it. That's the 19th. We want this one. Okay. Let's see, National Compliance Officer Day and National Situation Awareness Day. Okay, the national. I'm not picking any. They don't. None of them look good. None of them. So, it's National Daughters Day yesterday. Oh yeah, it was National Daughters Day yesterday. National Lobsters Day yesterday. National One Hit Wonder Day. National Open the Magic Day. National Quesadilla, but today we have, for the 26th, National Compliance Officer Day, National Situational Awareness, and something else I don't even want to say. It's just I look out for National Ice Blue Mint Day. There we go, Tony. I'm going to call it. This is National Make Up Your Own National Day today. As far as that goes, that's a first. I don't like any of these. I don't even want to promote them and stuff. Let's see. So we'll just move on as far as that goes. And let's see our good day history. Good news history. Let's see. 53 years ago, Abbey Road, the Beatles' final album, was released in the United Kingdom, and on October 1st in the United States, reached number one in both countries. Although it was immediately commercially success, it received mixed reviews. Some critics found it more inelegant and criticized the production's artificial effects. By contrast, critics today view the album as one of the Beatles' best. I guess it was okay. Yeah, I like it. They were all great and ranked as one of the greatest albums of all time. I don't know about that. It's up there. You know, it's not the greatest. It's one of the greatest. There's a whole bunch of great. It's like saying Michael Jordan was the greatest basketball player the NBA ever seen. No, there's a whole bunch of greats. That's my take. There's never one great. There's always a bunch of greats. George Harrison's two songs on the album, Something and Here Comes the Sun, have been regarded as some of his best wrote for the group. So that's that. Let's see. Pink Floyd performed their very first U.S. concert in at the Fillmore in San Francisco, featuring founding members Nick Mason, Sid Barrett, Roger Waters, he's a great guy, and Richard Wright, after starting the group in college 2 years earlier in 1967. When I first went into service, I used to buy a whole bunch of their older stuff when I was over there in Italy that you couldn't get. Let's see, that was a good album. Yeah, Beatles never get old. Yeah, the Beatles are good, you know. But if you listen to, I listen to them too much. I say, yeah. But it's just like Elton John. I loved Elton John, but then you hear so much of it on the radio, you get sick of it, so you shelve it. And then now I'm listening to Elton John, and I say, I'm loving it. Elton John's great. Oh, is that what I'm doing? Tony, huh? Lots of laughs. And you get paid Thursday. Whoop, whoop. Okay, good for you. But also Eric Harm. Yeah, they're all good. My favorite group is Kansas and the Cars. Those got to be the two top for me. Are they great bands? I would say they're right up there as far as great bands. They have some great music. I saw them live. I saw Kansas live twice. Once up in Boston, Massachusetts, and once right here in Tioga County. The local casino we have here, race casino, that just ended their season this past weekend too. The Brady Bunch first aired on American television, a sitcom about a large blended family with 6 children from 2 previous marriages in 1969. Nolan Ryan set a Major League Baseball record by pitching his fifth no-hitter in 1981. And on this date in 1984, the UK handed Hong Kong to China after 150 years. And we're still having problems with it. Let's see, in 2005, the International Weapons Inspector certified the Irish Republican Army's full disarmament. So there we go. Good morning, Helen. How are you doing? Good morning. I raised my coffee cup to our good friend Helen that's over there in Scotland. And the Cars are good too. Yeah, the Cars. I love driving. Hello. Yeah, they were great as far as a group. They rocked. They were a fantastic group. I saw them in the old Boston Garden there, and they were rocking. I was right here, and they were right down there watching them. It was great. I was in the nosebleed seat, but that was probably one of the best seats you could get, seeing the group, as far as that goes. Everybody's saying good morning to Helen, and such, and Let's see. We're over 30 minutes already. Oh, wow. It started early, but seems like it goes by so quick. Let's see. What else? And that's about it as far as it goes for. Let's see. Yeah, 52 years. Helen, before you came in, 52 years ago, the Beatles released Abbey Road, an album containing the last songs the four ever recorded together. With hits like Come Together, the album became one of the band's most beloved, an LP that many critics have ranked as one of the greatest albums of all time. In particular, George Harrison's contribution, Something, and Here Comes the Sun. I like Here Comes the Sun, are two of the most popular songs from the Fab Four. So that was the big takeaway for today's good history. Yeah, let's do the dinner report, Chris. Good, thank you. I like it when you key in a dinner report right when we need it. And then we're going to end the show here. I saw The Who with Keith Moon's godson, Ringo's son. Oh, that's cool. Wild chef salad with wing. From the Wing Cafe? Okay. What are you replying to Chris? Yeah, okay. Oh, the dinner report. That Tony's ringing in with a wild chef salad. Ooh, what's in a wild chef salad? That sounds interesting. Let's see. For Chris's dinner report, he had 2 bacon cheese burritos with, and for dessert, I had crepes. Okay. I love "Here Comes the Sun." Yeah, that's a good song. That's got to be. I love all the Beatles songs. I think that's the one that just rises to the top that you remember, as far as that goes. Lady Cat had a top-notch burger with no bun and Caesar salad. You've had that before. That sounds like it's sounds like that's a good meal. It was the Bee Movie. Oh, okay. Here Comes the Sun. Yeah. What did we have? We had what do you call that? We had it was a pasta.
Rigatoni.
Oh, that's right, rigatoni with meat sauce and mixed vegetables that taste really good with lima beans in them and stuff. And for dessert, I had vanilla ice creams with Hershey's chocolate on top. My favorite dessert is vanilla ice cream, old school, just some vanilla ice cream with a little bit of Hershey's chocolate on it, and you can't go wrong with that. It tasted pretty good. I was actually watching the end of the Packers beat up on the Bucks. Can you believe the Packers beat the Bucks, Tony? Rum raisin ice cream afterwards. Oh, okay, that's good, Tony. Rum raisin? I just like the straight vanilla. It's good. I think as far as a flavored ice cream, I like mint, chocolate mint. Yeah, you saw that. It's just like they just couldn't get it going. Crepes are like pancakes, but yeah, sugar and cinnamon side. Yeah, not much on the crepes. Crepe with maybe ice cream in it. That's an ice cream cone, right? Let's see. Tomorrow, I think. Let me check real quick here as we end. We're coming to the tail end because we're at the top of the hour. I just have to check one thing here. So to highlight tomorrow's Anchor Morning Audio, because tomorrow is Tuesday, I will be doing the audio. And okay, so that was the last one. So for the Anchor Morning Audio, we probably will be talking about. Oh, do I got to drive back to it again? Damn it. Let's see. No, we're not going to talk about a dozen airlines team up 500,000-ton carbon capture and stuff. Let's see. This one, it's in outer space again. It's about some findings showing that how planets could contain water which supports life. than previous believed. So there's more planets out there. So I'm going to be talking about that tomorrow on the Anchor Morning Audio. It's a short article, but I think that's a good one. I like talking about that because we need to have water out there in those planets. Let's see. Oh, Jeeves comes in with, he had roasted chicken with roasted potatoes and beans. And you've had that before. I'm starting to see a rerun. Well, I had rigatoni. We have rigatoni all the time, but the meat sauce was great as far as that goes, and that is nice. I agree, Lady Cat. And yes, we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here. I will be doing the Anchor Morning Audio tomorrow, and then we're back here Wednesday as we're working towards the weekend as we start a new week. I was going to say new month. No, we still have what? Today's the 25th, today's the 26th. And we still have, this is the last week. Coming at the weekend, we start a new month. So, and I think I'll be on, after this week, I will be on vacation all next week. So, that's what the game plan is here. So, all right, folks, thank you very much for all that are in the chat. It is greatly appreciated as far as everyone being here. As far as that goes, I want to say thank you to Chris Tech. Thank you to Lady Cat. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Double J's for coming in. And thank you, Tony. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Jeeves. And did I miss anybody? And we're sitting at 8, so that sort of adds up to 8. So thank you all in the chat. And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much as well. It is always greatly appreciated. Raise my coffee cup to you all. And Chris coming in as always. Tony came in first with the Bazanga, I see it. And take care to you, Jeeves. Take care, everyone. And oh no, I'm looking back. Chris Technician did come in with it, as always. Bazanga! And Tony comes with a Bazanga, and Chris Tech comes back with another Bazanga. You all have a great one. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks.